friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another Be Heard bonus episode, and for those of you that might be new here, that is when I revisit my previous week's upload, look at that comment section, and highlight some people. In case you missed last week's episode, I continued on with that good old Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I watched Iron Man.
Oh, he doesn't look good.
Yep, it was very exciting. There will be a banner here. A banner will be clickable. Also, below in the description, you will find a link to the previous upload. Go watch, it's fun. Let's just dive right into comments, shall we? This first one's from Big Baba Boom, which, for the record, I love that username. Big Baba Boom says, "Hi Amy, I just subscribed to your channel, although you've caused me a major problem." Oh no. "I'm a nerd. You can't be a nerd because you're awesome. If you are a nerd, I'll have to reclassify myself. I've watched your Marvel videos so far. Loved them. Looking forward to more." Big Baba Boom, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And on a side note, be like Big Baba Boom and subscribe. Hit that button right now. I will pause and wait. Great. Thank you so much. We'll continue. Big Baba Boom. First of all, nerd. Here, within the four walls of this channel, virtual walls of this channel, nerds are awesome. They are synonymous terms. To be called a nerd is to be given a badge of honor. Come on in, have a seat within this channel family circle. And if you're a nerd, you're the awesome kind. You don't have to reclassify yourself. Thank you, Big Baba Boom. Welcome to the channel family. All right, next we have a Sophie Cooper. Sophie said, "Please react to the new Sonic movie. It's so much fun. I believe you'd really enjoy this. It's out on digital now." I didn't know that. I feel like it was just in theaters like yesterday. So I will have to check out and see if I can stream it anywhere. Thank you for the recommendation, Sophie. Stay tuned. Next comment is from Joking, seriously, exclamation point. Joking seriously said, "Loved this, Amy. We subbed and can't wait to see more. Check out our full reaction to Coffee and Kareem on Netflix here." And then they put a link and said, "Thanks." Joking seriously, thank you so much for subscribing. And I'd like you to know I subscribe to your channel too. And I watched part of this Coffee and Kareem reaction, but I watched the full, you did like a mock news video, which was hysterical. Keep up the good work, guys. Funny, funny, funny. Loved it. Thank you for subscribing. Let's be YouTube friends. Yeah? Okay, it's done. It's official. Moving on. Swanand Kulkarni says, "Ha! This was funny." That was the point. It's supposed to be funny. Thank you. Tanny Slater is the next comment. Tanny Slater? Apologies. Please correct me. Slater, we'll just go with, says, "Great pleasure as always to see you. I became a fan at Real Rejects. You're a real expression of warm positivity, and I really appreciate that in your videos." Look how big I'm smiling. Thank you so much for that comment. If you're a Real Rejects fan, I mean, who isn't, right? Those guys are awesome. Sup, Greg and John? When we're not quarantining anymore, I imagine I will make another appearance on that channel. But we're all protecting each other right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again sometime. Subscribe. The next comment is Ariel Scout. Ariel says, "God, you're so cute, and your voices make you cuter. The way you say pepper or douchey McPants."
Douchey douche McPants. Douche McPants.
A lot of people liked the douchey McPants, which I was kind of worried about because I know Iron Man is beloved by all, but he was a little douchey in the beginning, am I right?
And a long-legged blonde wandering around. Douchey.
Ultimately, I was revisiting the video, and there's a moment at the end where I'm just like legitimately totally eating up everything that Tony is saying.
If I were Iron Man, I'd have this girlfriend who knew my true identity. She'd be a wreck. She'd always be worrying I was going to die and so proud. The man I'd become, she'd be wildly conflicted, which would only make her more crazy about me. Tell me, you know.
So, no worries. I liked Iron Man in the end. Master Xehanort! Glad you're still safe and getting back into watching the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a great way to pass through time while on quarantine. Great video as always. Also, if you haven't, you should watch the TV show Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but only after watching the first Avengers film. Haven't yet watched Avengers, so perhaps I'll just add Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the show, to the MCU list. Thanks, Master Xehanort. Always good to see you around. Next comment, J.M. Ronan. You do not fall asleep to a Marvel movie. It's just plain rude, Amy. You can't. And she's out. LOL. Oh, this is going to be a good time being quarantined if these reactions are consistent. Enjoy the MCU, Amy. Hey, thanks, J.M. And I'd just like you to know, I'd like to put everyone's mind at ease, frankly, that I do not discriminate with movies I fall asleep to. So this was not a Marvel movie thing. It's just kind of, it's a routine. I fall asleep. It just happens. I rewound. I saw all the parts I missed. Forgive me. Thanks for watching. Evan T says, love your vids. Thank you, Evan T. I really never gave this movie much of a chance when it came out. I knew nothing about Iron Man, but Robert Downey Jr., RDJ, was amazing. Wasn't he? He's fantastic. A real revelation. His character arc was very believable. I love how the film took its time to develop everything. It's still my favorite in the MCU. Wow, that's saying something, because there's a lot of MCU movies. I will keep this one in my back pocket and revisit later after I've looked at all the others and see if I agree with you on if it's my favorite. But I enjoyed it. Connor Brown said, I had a rough day today. This really helped. Thank you. Looking forward to the next one. Connor, I'm so glad that this helped. I think a lot of people right now have been having rough days. It's a rough time, and that's okay. You have to kind of allow yourself to feel it, because that is a part of the human experience, you know? Sometimes we feel sad and sometimes we go through things. But I think something that helps me is that we're all going through it collectively. This is something that we're doing together. The reason that I make videos like this is because I want to help people feel better. Because the world's kind of set on making us not feel good. I'm just going to do my bit to make it a little less. So thank you, Connor. I hope you had a better day today. I hope this week was better than last week. And I'm thinking of you. Moving on. PM Fat Boy says, I lost 40% of my Diet Coke at timestamp 420, LOL. And that is when there was the crossover between The Office, or at least I found crossover between The Office and Iron Man with that line about being feared or respected. And I think Michael Scott said feared or loved.
Would I rather be feared or loved?
And it was both that he wanted.
Easy, both.
Either way, it was gold. I did not expect him to say both, and he did say both. I was literally just quoting The Office.
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
Anyways, final comment I'm going to reserve for my pal Omkar. Hey Omkar. Kukani. Right? Did I do that right? Did I say it right? Okay, first Wrecking Ball and now this. We need to hear you sing. Come on. Hashtag we want to cover. Okay, I'm not going to spoil any surprises, but I'm not a singer. Okay, guys, I'm not a singer. I sing in my car, I sing in the shower, and for some reason, I decide to sing in front of all of you. Little songs about nothing in particular. You know, just sitting here, doing my Be Heard bonus episode. You know, I just kind of do stuff like that. Or randomly exclaim, I came in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball.
I'm going to die again to the storm.
So hard in love. Is that the lyric? Or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a singer, but I do find myself singing in these videos, and I'll be singing in future videos. Don't worry. For fun, not for real. Also, question, favorite RGJ role? Honestly, I'm shamefully not terribly familiar with his work outside of the Iron Man movies and also the Sherlock Holmes movies, but I did love him as Sherlock. I watched that movie just the other day, and he's hysterical. Does a very good British accent as well. And they don't often cast American actors for iconic British roles like that. They cast British people for American roles all the time, which, like, whatever, I really don't care. I love a Brit. Give me all the Brits. But RJD being a Brit, I feel like that's a really big deal. Being Sherlock, which is just a huge sort of figure in that culture. Also, hi, monkey. What's his name? Oh, Cart. See, this is why I adore you, because you noticed the monkey. No one else noticed the monkey, and I put him in there so often because he is very important to me, okay? I love you. His name, very creatively, is Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monkey has been with me since birth. He sat on the top of, like, the railing of my crib as an infant, and I have literally slept with him next to me every day for as long as I can remember. And I love him. Like, I'm starting to get teary-eyed. I really love him. He's just, my dad would always say, if I had a bad day, like, here's Mr. Monkey, just tell him all about it, and he's there for you. He'll listen, and he'll be your friend, and if you wake up in the middle of the night, he'll be there too. He's just a source of comfort for me. You know, we all have those things, so sue me. I'm in my late 20s, and I have a stuffed animal that I totally love as though it were a real human being. Whatever. Judge me. All right, that concludes today's Be Heard bonus episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. I just want to send all the love in my heart from right here, Iron Man style. That was dorky. But yeah, I'm just sending you all kinds of love, all kinds of positivity. I know it's a really rough time that we're all experiencing together right now, but this too shall pass. And in the meantime, do things that make you happy. And I'm gonna do things that make me happy and you happy in the process. At least that's the goal. So, until next time, what do we always say? Be seen, be heard, be kind. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay home. Bye, guys. Bye.
Jarvis.
Welcome home, son.
I am Iron Man. You think you're the only superhero in the world? Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet. Who the hell are you? Nick Fury, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.